Yeah, 8 millionth. It's actually larger than that. One E minus 5 or something like that, maybe. Gotta be kidding me. Minus 8, or more or less. Oh, what a difference. That's the past extreme no zeros. It's also completely different. I have. Let me highlight this. So we get. The first one is this value. I just want to copy it. I have to change this as well, maybe the output. Well, this looks full, but so we get that one. One sample gradient descent. It's the first one. Yeah. Then we get 2.5, jump to vertex. 2.5, no, this one. I think I have already jumped to vertex, I'll just copy that. Four two four seven. Already had that one, okay. Now this one returns best 0. I think it should still be best 0. So I have tune to vertex, and now we get something completely different. No. Past extreme no zeros. Oh, okay. So inaccurate. So inaccurate. Yeah. No zeros. Why would I have no zeros? Let's try another sign for the C. Wait a minute. Zeros, of course, I have zeros when we go up. Well, we go up. Man, I have to draw this. I don't get it. It's extremely annoying. Okay. I probably mean I don't want to because it costs time, but I have the feeling that even if I would get this to work now without drawing it, then in an hour I need to draw stuff. So let's just add drawing, support for drawing. So I have a test here. I want to draw this test. I think that works as follows. I define the function and I define GDA, and so basically I just want to add here a line. Enable drawing and then pass whatever is needed for that. Is that not enough? It's not that easy, probably. I probably should make it an object. Like that. And now make it work. Okay, so I need to make a class, enable drawing. Let's put that here. Or struct, I'll make it a struct, enable drawing. Which is a constructor, which takes 2 arguments. Namely, an algorithm and then function. Way too difficult. I think definitely also needs a destructor. And then I need to steal code from gradient descent, which does drawing. This is a function, and then we have stuff, and then we need a try. Do we really need a try? Can't do that, I think. Let's try not to do it. I need to create a window. Okay, I need a window. call this thing window underscore. No, let's not, because then I keep renaming the thing. I do need to initialize it. That would work like that. And then let's call it the function L. I think that should work. We have a window. Next, I need a background layer. Can't use auto. What does create background layer? Return. It returns an intrusive pointer to the type of the first argument. Background layer. Yeah, I'm just going to use using namespace here, I think. Cairo window. I think that should work. Then I need another layer. Create layer that returns, of course, a push into this pointer. I think we saw that before. That was the second layer. And then we need a thread. Do I need a thread? Guess I do. Everything. Yeah. So we try to compile this because it's kind of scary by now. Let's not add too much. Expected namespace name. Well, what's there not a namespace, right? You have to include it, okay? Window. Let's start with the window. Cairo window / window .h. Now might as well add a layer. Now we need a thread. Just thread or threads? What is it? Thread, I think. Windows and Bugbuzz. That's what you get for using namespace. Algorithm. Do you mean a gradient descent algorithm? Yes. Gradient descent. What are the symbols? Symbols just symbols, or is it symbolic? Ah. And again. Error, no member named as string in function. I beg to differ. Function, symbolic function. Oh, I need to define this then. And I haven't. I totally have. Apparently not here. That is defined somewhere. Where is that defined? Config, I guess. That's weird. That should be included from here. Nah. What? This might actually not work, now I think about it. Because this is in the build directory and these are in the source directory. So this thing is in the source directory. And double quotes, include double quotes, just looks in the same directory as the current file. So it looks in the source directory. But I have configs all over the place, so if I do include config here, then I'll probably just pick some config, but still not the right one. But I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, config not found, so apparently in this case I didn't. It should be in the build file, right? So let me see. Build directory, I mean. Build Cairo window symbolic. See, there's this config.h. And includes that we have are what? I've built as an include. That's for the config or the sys or whatever in the root. Okay, I can use that. For the rest we have nothing even, nothing that comes close. So I can just use that symbolic and then config.h. We still don't have an S string. No. It's defined. Why would we not have that? It's really weird. So while compiling the test suits, we do get there, and then we get to this no string. So this is just this is definitely defined then. Okay, it is defined. Yet I get that. Why? Symbolic function. That is here. That's descent. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I thought I saw an S string here. And now it's not there. Oh. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so that has never been part of symbolic. Is that not a C++ way to convert something to a string? How to convert type, some type that can be written to another string to a standard string in line. Hopefully it gets what I mean. No, it's not what I mean. In line. Yeah, but then without that function. I don't want to write it myself. Surely there exists a standard thing that does this without that I have to write a toString inline function. No. I'm pretty sure it does exist, so it's just not telling me. Google it. Convert C++ type to string. What's type to string that can only be written to iStream. Okay, forget it. I'll search for the lexicographic C++. So compare. That's not maybe not the term. I cannot believe this. Okay, I'll give up. But it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Well, I might as well add the toString to string. Let's call it toString. I'm going to add the toString to the symbolic function. Probably wasn't very useful. I'm going to make this full div. And why is that not highlighted? Pause anyway. Okay, now it compiles. So we have a window, we have background layers, I have a thread. And I need an indication for Lmin and Lmax, I think. Yeah, for that. Uses a wmin. Checkers. Nmux. What the heck is steps? And this won't work either. Maybe I should add support for that. So if you have a function, I think a function can only depend on the single variable, can it not? No, it's nonsense. This is just a multivariable function, I think. It's actually just an expression. Yeah, it's not that easy. Better to return what is that called? Yeah, never mind. Can't even remember it. We'll do with a pair. So I'm going to use this to initialize a standard pair, which we call lmin_max. After the event loop. Passing whatever needs to be passed. L and X and W min W max. And then we have that initialized, so now I can call the next thing using that. Well, the next thing is, well, let's see if this compiles first. Probably all kinds of stuff wrong again. Yep, steps is undefined. Okay. It's just some random value. Actually, let's put that closer to where we actually use it. Yeah, just in front of the. Oh wait, it's already used there. Okay, I'll put it there. And it compiled. So we are now here. I need to make a plot. This is a tough one because no, it isn't. Wait a minute. Well, no. I was going to say I'm not sure if there's a default constructor. Well, I'm just going to the constructed right in the initialize list. Just doing it. I'm going to have a plot and then put all this in the initialize list. Zip. And I do have a window, so that works. Namespaces. This is in DWNL, and this is then I don't know. I could make this string, I guess. The function string. We do have that L dot to string again. Did I not already do that before? Now I do it twice. No, really, I don't want to do it twice. Where did I do this before? Oh, like that. So it's part of the window, but I only want it here once. So yeah. Basically you could get the title of the window. Let's see. Theoretically. Now I'm digressing like crazy, but hey, Cairo window. Debug window. Let's go to the window class in Cairo window. The thing has a title which could set title. So we'll just look for what it really does with that. It puts a title in nowhere. Interesting. Title is printed. Title is stored in. Yeah, that's okay. We're not keeping it. There is no title. The title is gone. And then I cannot retrieve it from the window, so I'll just leave it the way it is now. Or could do it the other way around. Can I retrieve this from the plot? So my plot is a plot. The plot, and that gets past the title, and the title is make sure draw text. Yeah, it's also too difficult to forget it. Okay then. That is then the plot. And then we have to set a few things on the plot. Oh, interesting. I have an I said Y range takes a range. So you can use a range instead of a Cairo window range instead of a standard pair, and I can just pass it like that directly. So I had an L min max, right? Which is initialized here, and now that has to be a range, or yeah, let's just make it a range. Oops. Because a range stores two dots. Yep. So that means that this must return a range. And obviously we can return still like that. Okay, so then, well, I have an algorithm which is passed to it. I have a lot of style things. Or if you use sliders. I need this. I need an algorithm event and an algorithm event handle. And then I think I'm done. Almost. I mean, that should already start drawing then, right? I still need this block. So we block it all. Yeah, I need to block. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, otherwise it would go a little bit too fast maybe. So I need a block in between. Nasty. And then in the end, I need to do an event loop join. That's what I need. Possibly also the cancel. But this goes in the destructor then. Algorithm, let's call that calls reference, that is a calls reference, let's call it algorithm event, because I need a copy of it, not even sure actually. Never mind, that's the event. Add that to the initializer list. So nice on you. We just have a lot of variables here, member variables in this class. And initialize in an initialize list. You initialize them one by one, first the window, and then I use the window. And here we have we initialize lmin max, which then is being used. Of course, I'm not seeing now where, but no, that's used in the body. But here plot is initialized, and now we're using plot. And second layer that was initialized here is being used here, so you can do that. As long as you initialize everything in the right order. And I also added this, the algorithm event handle. Well, can't use auto then. Request, the request of an event server returns what? Request handle type. Returns request handle type. No idea what type is. Type is probably the event type, right? Yeah, it's a server type. Okay, the event ser of the algorithm returns algorithm event type. What else could it have been? So this is an algorithm event type. Let's put these two also in a destructor already. So I had an algorithm event handle and an event loop. I just added it here. Yep. Does it compile? Of course not. There is no range. Plot. Range is defined in Cairo window range. However, I have no idea why that is not already included. But okay. Plot, Cairo window plots, whatever. What else? I mean, could it be? Include, not exclude. No. Make. And we have unknown type name. Unknown type name algorithm event. Oh, the thing is defined there. Interesting. Plot sample also. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what the hell? Do. I hate adding new headers because now this header needs to include all kinds of headers and we have no idea which what. At any rate, and this also has to be moved. We have an if diff. Well, okay. Now I need an .cxx for this. Yeah. Let's make them look the same because they are. These two lines. And then let's all hell break loose. Because we're trying to compile. Undeclared identifier gradient descent. Isn't it beautiful? Sample gradient descent sample.h. Okay, maybe include the Cairo window plot point. What is it? Cairo window point maybe .h because I see it coming. And the text on. Let's put that one at the top because it's newer. And then we have simple plot. That might be it actually. Point style. Blech. Nobody knows how point style is defined. Absolutely no idea. It's even highlighted, which is ridiculous because styles are normally not highlighted, like the connector style. What the hell is point style then? It is a structure. Is defined in point. Let's assume that that is defined in text then, and this is defined in connector. Draw. I didn't include that. I just got, sorry, that blah. Let's just run into the next compile error. No, we don't know what the point style is. Do we have to separately include that? Draw point. That draw point includes also not. Well, it includes shape. Nah. What? Really? Draw shape includes line. Line includes point, I bet. Yeah. Probably sufficient then to just include the draw versions. No type name named point in namespace KRunner plot. Did you mean draw point? No. So apparently it's not sufficient. We have to include both. Unbelievable. Who wrote this? All those headers. Of course, connector style is then the next one. Connecteur. BG-fitter. Oh, I need the connector itself as well. If only we had an AI that was smart enough to fix my headers. Maybe in 100 years. So over your head, Boys Bunny. I wrote it, yes, I did. Still, I say that. It's called self-spot, but then in English. Line, plus it isn't even bad. So the more headers, the merrier. I'm just rambling, complaining for nothing. It is pretty damn annoying though that I have to add all those headers just because I split off one header. Incomplete type plot algorithm event .h. So this already needs no. Oh, I didn't add it. Algorithm event type. Creating descent algorithm type. Events request handle. Reference cannot be initialized with multiple values. This argument to member function event server has type const gradient descent algorithm, but function is not marked const. Now let's see if this does something useful. It closes my window because it coordinates. That makes sense. Guess I should not make it core dump. Yep, I need a wait function. So let's say enable drawing, and then for now I'll just wait everywhere, I guess. After every call to GDA, so you can see what happens. And then if I press space here, and then it crashes. So at least some of you already have seen everything. And then you have to add the wait function. So that would be this one. And well, in a new function called wait. Yeah, I don't think I really care about this. Just make it a debug output, maybe. I have to do something. I should just stop streaming. Do it. Window handle input events. We have a window. Everything is fine. Ta-da. Right. We drop in at 13, I think. And we don't have a function. Or yeah, I'm not drawing the function. It's probably not handy, is it? Should probably draw the function. So we still don't know what's going on. So this is 10.375. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at here. Nope. Absolutely not sure what I'm looking at. Let's begin with zooming in, I suppose. The smallest thing is like 2.5. And the largest thing is 13, so maybe 0 till 15. And then no way that we reach almost 10,000. That's impossible. Okay, let's begin with this 0 till 15. Q. Just bloody stop. So, oh, that's why it went to 10,000, because you went to 100. 100 to the squared is 10,000. Yeah. Okay. No, it's smaller. It looks better. This is the parabola that it fits, which is probably also the correct one. So, really, you would say, why does it only go to -20? Why not lower? I should have tested all values from 0 till 15. If you fill in 0, then I get 2. Oh, Why is it so negative then? Oh, it's negative for the 2.5. Well, I should still detect it. Should have detected that it went way below this point, shouldn't we? Hit space again. Now what? 2. Yeah, now we crashed. Okay, I think I should draw the function as well. So here we do that. I think we, well, at least before the big loop, before the wait loop. Must be a draw here. Just this. No? No. Oh, not use sliders. Yeah. So this draws L. Yeah. So I need this as well. L-fitter. I can't initialize it, but I'm not. We initialize it later. Can't initialize it here, I meant. So the L-fitter is will be added, and then this is create Bezier fitter. That returns a Bezier fitter, really. I'll fitter and plot curve. Add that too. I wonder if I can add it here before even calling set X range, but yeah, probably not, right? I don't think we can do that. Let's add it here. Do it here. Let's put it that way. Which means I must initialize it and then plot curve. This is an initialization of plot curve. Man, how do we do this? It's a late initialization of what the hell is that? No, this is not correct. This type is not correct, I think. Plot. Oh, it's a move. Okay, so I can I can put this on the stack. So it looked like we had two of them. Well, of course, we need only one, and that's the plot curve. This is a temporary one, where this lives in plot. Point lives in Cairo window. Did I do an? Yeah, using namespace Cairo window. And then we have a W here, but that's this thing. And I capture L. Well, I can do that. And then we move that to this function, which then returns BJ fitter, which I'll just try to copy here. I don't know. You think this will work? Const function does not provide a call operator. Oh, yeah, indeed. And this gets old. It starts to get really old. I need a call operator for my functions. Damn it. thing is using a curve line style. Oh. Now what? Expected parameter declarator. It should know what the line style is, right? Yeah, what is the warning about then? Oh, it's door. 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 That should no change. Okay, that's interesting. So, I don't know. Let's try to not initialize it. See if the error makes sense then. Must be initialized with a constant expression. Oh, at least it knows where it is defined now. And we have it apparently. It cannot be used in a constant expression because it is not a constant expression. But is it not? I guess it's not, but maybe I can make it so. You never know. If I add const expression here, then what happens? Then it compiles. Well, that's interesting. So let's add this back. Now let's make it a double brace. Just for the kicks. Just for kicks. See, I knew that was it. And still no problem. Why? What? We added this plot curve. I think I need something like add Bezier actually. Do we have that? Add Bezier. Yeah, here. Let's have a look at an example that uses that. No. really. Okay, I'm going to make a plot Bezier filter. Like that one. Well, was it even plot in front of it? That's why I didn't plot anything, I think. Yeah, it's called curve. Okay, plot curve. Zip. There it is. Boom. And then we actually want to draw. We call solve on it. And then we call add Bezier curve on it. Like these two lines. That's it. So plot curve. And then approximation concurve solve double something return. Yeah, that would be that thing, right? So I mean that, and this must be just plot, which I didn't capture. No, this is the lambda. Never mind. You do need to capture stuff. L and X. And now we do plot dot add Bezier curve, add Bezier filter layer. That becomes a second layer. Curve line style. Plot curve. Yeah, there it is. So this is the parabola. And our first point is not on the parabola. Why on earth is it not on the parabola? Not to mention, why is this difference being drawn from 0? Well, because I didn't initialize it to -1. But why? How? Where does that come from? There's something that should be initialized to -1, and apparently I didn't do that. But what are we talking about anyway? I have no idea. Something was -1. I'll find that back. I'm gonna go for this one, and then I'm gonna go for a just simply -1. So I can't even, oh, nothing really. Okay, in that case we go here. -1. I think it was -1 anyway. wasn't. Oh shit. Now I have to actually think. I think it's best to have a look at the file that does the drawing, which is this one. Or not. It's this one. Difference expected. That's the one. I guess it's expected. And I have no idea how that worked before then. I can't just set it to -1. I don't think I used, I mean, it could, the expected value could be -1, so it's not a magic number at all, actually. There must have been some test that I did, which I got rid of by accident. Okay, let's ignore that. The second point is on the problem. Why is this not? Oops, release range. Well, the 150, that's why it's drawing it like that, is because we are passing that. Why are we passing 150? Is the curve drawn correctly at all? What does this evaluate to for 13? According to that, it must be like 106 and a little. Seems correct to me. 2 minus 5 times 13 plus 13 squared plus 13 to the power 4 divided by 1 exponent, what is this, 9 or something? 106.0000028. So why is it passing 150? I already ate dinner. Okay, bad boys, Bunny. Test suits. The reason is that I'm passing my function by reference to this, which then evaluates it. So I have to reset the evaluation before doing this. Or, better yet, because this is like sometimes I add this line and then I don't, I think I should just do it actually here at the end of the constructor. Much better. Okay, so now we have a parabola with the minimum at 2.5, and this is 106 at 13. For some reason it was different, starting at 0, but well. And then if I do a space. We are here, and there is a difference here. Why? Why would there be a difference here? It's exactly the same as the... Well, yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay, then we jump to here. That is the vertex. And then it returns -8 for some reason. But that's because this. So it says there is no fourth degree polynomial. I think the fourth degree polynomial is, or is it fourth degree polynomial? Gives me just the quadratic one with a tiny little difference here. Derivative quotient is, yeah. It does not have zeros. Yeah, I need to, it needs to go down, right? In order to get horizontal here, if you have a minimum here, and then you go up, and then eventually we want to go flat, then at infinity, maybe you must go to minus infinity. Which means that this must be negative, actually. For some reason I thought it had to be positive, but it is just stupid. It's not good. So let's make this plot. I'll just make this a minus, or shall I make this a minus? Make this a minus. And now it crashed. Almost equal. W and 2.5000 blah 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 blah, because it's no longer 2.5000 blah blah blah, it's this. Because we just changed the function. So this returns that value, and I'll just use the same value here. While I'm at it, this value is probably also changed now. That was this value. Good, 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 good. Let's see what the derivative is at the moment. And then after that it returns what? That with algorithm best 0. I still have that. And then it's no longer smaller than this, obviously. It's now more like minus 6,000. I think that's a lot more size. Let's stick with that. Yeah, we get these values. After best 0, expect small step and then continue same direction. That small step. And then continue same direction. Yep. And then we get 13, which is best minimum opposite direction. Yeah. Thought that also still works. Okay. Did it print that it shoot the board or still hanging namely? Press spaces whatever I want. Nothing happens. I have to press Q now. Yeah. Yeah, that happens at the destruction of this object here. Yeah, okay. Press Q to continue, which will make that full sentence. Actually, press any key except the spacebar, but I have a habit of pressing the Q for quit. Okay, so then now it does this. We have that point there, go there, go to the vertex, jump somewhere else, jump even further, run out of energy, jump back to 13, which is not being shown, but I guess that's all good. And success. Okay, so it just worked. I don't know. That was one reason I wanted to do the drawing of the stuff, because I didn't get it, but now it works. Whatever. Oh, well, yeah, no, never mind. That was this sign change. That was actually the problem. Which I didn't get at that point. But okay, now I can add this line, and then we get the drawing of stuff. Slightly annoying, however, that it requires me to add enable drawing.weight here if I want to turn it on or off. Yeah, I guess this one now works, so I'll just remove it. Should kill the thread, I think, instead of joining with it. So this isn't even necessary. Hello, Arjuman Kumar Chaudhuri. I guess the other one was taken. Well, thanks. The event loop is just a thread, right? You have to join it before you destroy it, but I don't really want to join it, and I forgot how to do that. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, see if that knows it. How can I destroy a standard thread without first joining it? It never finished. It never finishes at all, actually. Sleep for 2 seconds. Allow some time for the thread to detect a signal and stop. So basically it says it's ugly. You cannot do this. So I can just detach it and that's it. Yeah. I want it to be terminated. Forcefully. So it's basically not possible. Unbelievable. Okay, well, I don't care about leaks or anything. I'm just gonna call detach and let it leak. That didn't work. We crashed. Okay, that was very, very, very unclean, I guess. Yeah, okay, and then a clean shutdown would be nice, but then I have had extra code. Why? So I can call join, but I need something to make it stop, like send it a signal that it stops. And I'm not sure I ever added it. So far I just had to manually stop it. What are we talking about anyway? The window, I think. So the enable drawing has direct access to the window. I think this is my best bet. But then again, this is about the event loop. The event loop is doing what? Yeah, it's also a window. I want this to return. I think I have to call something on the window. Which is probably not allowed, except from the other threads. But hey. No, maybe call close. Oh, haha, looks like a pretty forcing to me. What does window close do? Or this one, send custom event. Probably neater. Send close event. It's even better. That tells X11 server that we want to quit. That's the best way. So who is calling send close event then? No, I did close. Okay, this is exactly what we want, of course. So set running to false and then ask the server to quit the window. Yeah. So let's call close on my window then. Destructor, yeah. Window close and then join it. Now we should immediately quit without crashing and stuff. And without having to press Q. Ah, perfect. Cool. Okay, keep this for now, but comment it out. Yeah, I think it's time to do some things, and then go to bed, and then tomorrow I have to go to a party, and then I'll probably not come home. Wink, wink. And then yeah, tomorrow I'll come home again. See you guys again. So, good night.